We're here at the Fat Shark offices in Stockholm to talk a little bit about Bionic Commando Rearmed 2. Let's take it back a while and see, how did you get to start with this project? And
well, we got it because of the unfortunate demise of Grin. They've been working on the first title and the 3D version of the game. So, and since we've been working a lot with Grin together on other games, it was like more or less natural that when Capcom still wanted to continue develop the title, they asked us first, especially since we got a lot of the team members from Grin to join our ranks. So it was, it was unfortunate for Grin that they had to close down, but luckily for the game, we could at least continue with the title in the same spirit.
In the same spirit, is the concept exactly the same, or what have you added? And
well, we had Simon Wiklund from Grin. He's been involved in the project throughout the whole process, as an advisor. But obviously, when you start developing a game, you want to do your own take on it. So, there's been quite a lot of new ideas and new concepts to be tested out. There's quite a few surprises in the story that you will find out if you play it. So, which I obviously don't want to spoil now.
But you can expect some of the same characters to appear in research.
Yeah, you will know several of the characters, and you will also find out new things about those characters as well. And obviously, we got Rad. Can't do the game without him. Obviously. Yeah.
And I think one of the things that is interesting to longtime fans is the fact that he can jump now. But of course, you didn't want to change the concept too much. Can you tell us a little bit about the design philosophy that went into adding jump?
Well, yeah, it was. There was an idea that we've been discussing back and forth, and I know even Green had it while they started working on the game. And there's a lot of good stuff that is in the first game, but it's still a remake. And we felt if we're gonna take this to a new level, we at least had to do something to increase the mechanic. If you face it, the no jump ability was something that came up with the limitation of the hardware from that time. So we felt that we at least had to give the player an option to play the game in a modern setting with modern controls. So we added a jump, but we did it we've been really careful with what you can do with it. It's not like you're gonna jump like a whole screen or something. It's quite like a limited ability you have. And then we also have to be able to play the game as a hardcore, like retro mode. You can choose to use a no jump option.
It's going to be an interesting stat that you can look back on after releasing the game. How many people actually played it without jumping?
Yeah, no, definitely. We made sure that we have some statistics that we can see that, because that's something that's good to know for the future as well.
Is it, the Bionic Commando series and especially Rearmed and the original, they're known for being very hard titles. Is that something you are aware of when you balance the difficulty and stuff? And how do you invite new players to the franchise while still keeping that that what the game is all about?
Well, yeah, obviously we had to think about that. I would say jumping could be one step to make sure that also more casual players, or players that might not like the title, the original title that much, to make sure that they also at least try the game. But still, Bionic Commando is about challenges. So we can't do it too easy, and it's a difficult game. It is still. So but we try to have like at least one easy mode, and like there's a path in the levels you can take, especially if you use jump, that is like less challenging. But I would still say it's definitely one of the more challenging games I played.
In terms of multiplayer, what are you doing there?
We do have a co-op mode, but we decided to remove the split screen because we like to have it. We actually found the gameplay is more fun. Became more fun if you played it on the same screen, and I mean we try to add some stuff for the bosses or some parts of the levels to actually. If you play co-op, you will need to do different stuff together on the same screen to make it, or to finish the boss or whatever. So that's what we use. We decided to focus a bit more on the single player and that part of the co-op games. That's the only multiplayer features we continue for that.
And it's an interesting part about the sort of the value of a downloadable title. How long should it be, or like how much content is reasonable? And so, in terms of length, what are you sort of? I mean, it's hard with a game like Bionic Commando because you have to replay so much. You never know how long you're gonna play it. But what do you think?
Well, I think some players will never be able to finish it. For me, for instance, but. Even though if you are really, I mean, there's a lot of content in it. We pushed in way more than we first aimed for, so it's grown, and it's a big download title. You will get a lot of it.
We still don't really know when it's going to come out.
Yeah. Well, that's actually a question I think Capcom should answer on. But beginning of next year, I wouldn't be able to give you an exact date.
It's for the marketing dudes.
Yeah, that's for the marketing dudes. I mean, we are finished with the game from our side.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks for coming here.